Race 21 comes back to the line then. Looking at those green helmets for Steve Smith and Carl Squirrel. In the red helmets, Paul Whitelam, Tony Batesby. In the yellow helmets, Paul Bickley, Paul Silvera. In the blue helmets, Scott Christopher and Trent Koppe. In the black helmets, Ivor Matthews and Mick Stace. In the white helmets, Peter Lloyd and Terry Madley. 6 outfits to do battle. They're all on the line. They're all sitting still. Away they go. Real problems with the classic gearbox on that number 2 outfit. Meanwhile, the rest of them scorch into the first turn. Scott Christopher and Trent Koppe down the back straight. In the blue helmets, miles clear on the second turn. Ivor Matthews coming through on the inside for second, or is he? Ivor Matthews spins round. He's got it back under control, but he's in last place now. Gone from second to last in one easy movement. That's how quick it happens in grass track and speedway racing. Down the back straight they go then. Scott Christopher and Trent Koppe still hanging on to their maximum point score. The Rocket Paul Whitelam is in second place. Round they come then. To see the last lap flag, we have Scott Christopher and Trent Koppe. From Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones. From Peter Lloyd and Terry Madley. And it's all happening here. Down the back straight they go then. Look at the lead that the Aussies have got over us Brits here this afternoon. Round they come then. The checkered flag is out. Number 10, Scott Christopher and Trent Koppe take the win. Paul Whitelam in second place, Terry Madley in third, then Paul Silvera and Steve Smith side by side over the line, and Ivor Matthews completes race distance. Race 21, ladies and gentlemen, race 21, starting with the green square at the top. In the green square, 2 points. In the red square, 5 points. In the yellow square, 3 points. In the blue square, 7 points. In the grey square, 1 point. In the white square, 4 points. 1 minute 29.95 seconds, 57.63 miles per hour. Race 22 comes to the line, looking for the red helmets of Rob Wilson and Ian Whale. The yellow helmets of Mick Cave and Dave Hogan. The blue helmets of John Halsey and Jason Glennie. The green helmets of Duncan Tolhurst and Nicky Owen. The grey helmets of Richard Moore and Rob Winspear. The white helmets of Roger Wynne and Ben Goddard. Team the Skeleton on the outside here. Starter happy. Away they go. Wheelies for John Halsey, and again he's the last one away. Going upwards, not forwards. It's not good in this level of competition. Around that turn they go then. Down the back straight. It's the red helmets of Rob Wilson and Ian Whale that get into the front. Rob Wilson and Ian Whale on their Suzuki engined outfits slide a little wide as they come out of there. Another couple of outfits touching on the inside line. Duncan Tolhurst and Nicky Owen are in second place at the moment as they chase after the leader. Rob Wilson and Ian Whale making no mistake. They are high, wide and handsome and pulling a big lead in this one. From Duncan Tolhurst and Nicky Owen in second. Team Skeleton there in third. Watch that second, third and fourth place, because anything could happen there. The winner seems to be out in the cloud of his own at the moment. I've got Roger Wynne bringing up the rear. Some good scores earlier in the afternoon, but this one won't help his tally. Round they come then. Good for the tally of Rob Wilson and Ian Whale. As they take a wide Aussie line round the corner. On the last lap they are from Duncan Tolhurst in second, Team Skeleton. Richard Moore there in the third place. Down the back straight they go, Rob Wilson and Ian Whale. Got it all their own way in this one. Duncan Solos has a challenge on his hands. A Team Skeleton. Come on, Duncan Solos is trouble. Duncan Solos is in trouble. The checkered flag goes. Another race comes to an end here at Collier Street. Official result for you in a moment. Well, big round of applause there for Duncan Solos and Nick Young as they push their bike across the line to score that valuable 1 point. Race 22 starting in that red box. Race 22 in the red box puts 7 points. In the yellow box, 3 points. In the blue box, 5 points. In the green box, 1 point. In the grey box, 4 points. In the white box, 2 points. The winner's time was 1 minute 31.28, a speed of 56.79 miles per hour. This should be the rerun of race 19, getting us back on track. Race 19, the rerun. In the yellow and black helmets, it is John Hiscock and Nick Walters. They are the first ones up to the line. Looking for the red helmets of Nick Edmonds and Paul James. Blue helmets, no, they won't be coming. We have got blue helmets, that's our reserve 7, Paul Johnson and Tony Miles. The green helmets, Matt Fumarola Andi Wilson, that's the lineup for this one. Race 19, the starter says no. Starter not happy with that one. First time I've seen him not happy this afternoon. All riders ready again. Starter happy and away they go. Down to the first turn. Number 7 Nick Edmonds and Paul James, it looked like it had the best of it into that first turn. Down the back straight they go. Pulling away from the rest of the field there. Oh no, he's gone a little bit wide. He's let the red helmet team come up through on the inside, and that is Nick Edmonds and Paul James, and through comes John Hiscock, past the pair of them. John Hiscock and Nick Walters scooching out of that turn, and down the straight they go. John Hiscock, Nick Walters leading this one. From Nick Edmonds and Paul James in second place. Round they come. Matt Fumarola and Andi Wilson holding on to third and pushing for that second place as they go round the pits turn. Down the back straight one more time. John Hiscock is pulling further and further away from the rest of the field. Is he copying the Aussies? Is he taking that wider line, keeping the motor on longer? No, he seems to be tucking right up on the inside, doing it British fashion. John Hiscock. From Nick Edmonds. On Terry Badley. Checkered flag is ready. Round the last turn there comes John Hiscock and Nick Walters take the win. Second place is Nick Edmonds and Paul James, followed by Matt Fumarola and Andi Wilson. And Paul Johnson, Tony Miles bringing up the rear. Race 19, ladies and gentlemen, race 19, going down there to a red box. In the red box, 5 points. In the blue box, no score. In the green box, 4 points. In the yellow box, 7 points. In the grey box, 0 score. In the white box, 0 score. And Paul Johnson scored 3. The winner's time was 1 minute 33.04 seconds, giving a speed of 57.01 miles per hour. Race 19 from the top, then 5, 0, 4, 7, 0, 0 and 3 for Paul Johnson. 1 minute 33.04 seconds, 57.01 miles per hour. Back to the international solo score chart. Race 23, race 23. We look to the lineup for number 4, Andrew Appleton. Number 6, Jeremy Doncaster. Number 7, Mickey Groen. Number 11, Paul Cooper. 14, Jim Groen. 25, Neville Tatum. And 81, Lewis Denham. And 18, there they go, off the start, down into the first turn. Jeremy Doncaster holding a second place, and there's Roy on the outside and takes it away from Neville Tatum. Neville Tatum in second place. Down the straight they go, Mickey Groen in third. Jeremy Doncaster showing he's lost nothing. He might be in his closing year, but he could be one of his best. Jeremy Doncaster leads it. Lewis Denham moves up a second ahead of Neville Tatum. And then it's Mickey Groen in fourth and Vince Kinchin in fifth. But look at Lewis Denham, absolutely flying there in that second place. He's chasing after Jeremy Doncaster. He beat him the other week at the Ken Cracker. He wants to have his scalp again this afternoon, but Jeremy's having none of it. Jeremy's out in front and he's going for gold. It's Jeremy Doncaster, Lewis Denham, Neville Tatum, Mickey Groen, Vince Kinchin, Jim Groen, Andrew Appleton and Paul Cooper. Who expected Paul Cooper to be at the back of that lot? I certainly didn't. Round they go then. Coming out of that pitch turn, the last lap flagging their sights, it is number 6, Jeremy Doncaster from Lewis Denham, over 17 years of age yesterday. Then it's 25, Neville Tatum holding on to third, and this is Mickey Groen in fourth, and this is Kinchin. Round the last turn for the last time. Lewis Denham's making a brave chase of it, but he's not quite going to get there. Jeremy Doncaster takes it. Lewis Denham in second, then Martyn, keep on in that, Neville Tatum, Mickey Groen, Vince Kinchin, Jim Groen, Andrew Appleton. And a retirement for Paul Cooper. Race 23 then, race 23. Coming down the points from the top, Andrew Appleton scored 2. Next box down scores 10. Next box down scores 5. Then 0. Then 3. Then 6. Then 0. Then 8. And then Vince Kinchin scores 4. 1 minute 26.43 seconds, 59.97 miles per hour. Race 24. Hot stuff here in the solos. The revs rise, the start is happy, and away they go, and down the first drop. Into the first turn. You'll see this Trevor Banks going round the outside, he gets his nose in front, Mitch Godden's trying to follow him through. Trevor Banks leads it. Mitch Godden drops down to fourth, Jason Bunyan's up to third, and who's that just overtaken Trevor Banks? I knew when I couldn't see who it was, he'd be wanting to go and overtake somebody. Trevor Banks looks back at him, he was Glen Phillips. Jason Bunyan now moves up on Trevor Banks, and Trevor Banks looks for Glen Phillips. He didn't see Jason Bunyan coming, but Trevor Banks was trying to ride outside. Banks yellow, going around the outside in a loose, he chases after Jason Bunyan. Jason Bunyan leads it, Trevor Banks is in second place, then Glen Phillips in third. Jason Bunyan goes wide as he comes down this straight. It's Jason Bunyan from Trevor Banks from Glen Phillips from Steve Braidford from Mitch Godden from Martyn Williams. And the race goes on. Powering away there, out in front, making every turn of the wheel count. A little bit of dust coming off his back wheel as he's stayed for Jason Bunyan on to the last lap from Trevor Banks, from Glen Phillips, from Steve Braidford, from Mitch Godden and Martyn Williams. Those positions remaining unchanged, but watch Steve Braidford, he means business. He closes on Glen Phillips now closes on Trevor Banks. Around they come, the checkered flag is out, it's Jason Bunyan, Trevor Banks, Glen Phillips, Steve Braidford, Mitch Godden, Martyn Williams. From the top, Trevor Banks scores 8 points. Next box down scores 0. Next box down scores 4. followed by 0, 6, 10, 3 and 5. 1 minute 26.79 seconds, 59.73 miles per hour. Solos quickly after 4 legs. Number 6, Jeremy Doncaster leads on 38 points. Jason Bunyan moves up to second place on 32 points. 25, Neville Tatum on 30 points. Number 3, Trevor Banks on 28 points. And then numbers 7 and 215, Mickey Groen and Steve Braidford on 26 points each. That's the update on the point scores after 4 legs. This is race 25 in the white helmets. Darrin Treloar and Justin Blaisted. Looks like a 5-horse race this one. Darrin Treloar and Justin Blaisted. Simon Moore, Kev Jones, Nick Edmonds and Paul James. Phil Bickley, Paul Silvera, the rest rise, there they go. Number 8. Some Bickley, Paul Silvera, and again they're going to move it off the start at all. Round the first turn they come then. John Hiscock getting up through there in the middle of that pack and coming out in front. He means business here this afternoon. He's going to tan them Aussies backside, he said. Like to see it, wouldn't you? Number 8, John Hiscock and Nick Waters leading them. As number 7, Nick Edmonds and Paul James move up in the second place. John Hiscock, Nick Waters holding on to it. Simon Ward at the other end of the race there, fighting away to try and take that 5th place. Round they come then. John Hiscock and Nick Waters leading Darrin Treloar and Justin Blaisted. He's tanning the Aussies backside here this afternoon. Here's Darrin playing with him. Round that corner they come. John Hiscock is absolutely going for it. Darrin Treloar is pushing hard in second place. John Hiscock is absolutely flying. He's out on that wide line and through on the inside. No, he's not done it yet. 1 more lap to go. We've got Darrin Treloar and Justin Blaisted pushing hard in second place. It's John Hiscock that leads. John Hiscock now going down the back straight. Can the Aussies be beaten? John Hiscock goes into the last turn. Darrin Treloar chases him in there. It's only got to come around this turn into the finish, but look at Darrin Treloar pulling up on the inside. It could be close. John Hiscock and Nick Waters take it ahead of Darrin Treloar and Justin Blaisted. The maximum man has lost his tally. Sure, he's still away right in front, but he has been done here this afternoon. It proves it can be done, and Nick Waters is absolutely over the moon. Well, race 25 then in that white box on the top of that there points chart. Where it says race 25, write 5 points. Come down the chart on the yellow box, 4 points. In the blue box, a 0 score. In the grey box, 3 points. In the green box, the most triumphant 7 points of the afternoon. And in the red box, a 0 score. 1 minute 32.50 seconds, 56.04 miles per hour. From the top, 5, 4, 0, 3, 7, 0. 1 minute 32.50, 56.04. Russell's over there from the White Hart Public House, a grass track supporter of top degree, right out of the top drawer. Been going about as long as what I have, I think, and that feels like forever, some Sundays. Russell owns the White Hart Public House, running the bar here this afternoon, and he'd love to see as many grass track followers in his bar this evening for a quick one before they go home. The restaurant will take last orders at 9 p.m. Restaurant will take last orders at 9 p.m. Come and join me and Russell in the White Hart. Riders line up for race 26 and away they go, down the Collier Street. Looks like number 20, Roger Wynn and Ben Goddard getting the better of the start, but the green helmets have come out of that corner first. Which is Roger Wynn and Ben Goddard. Who's that coming chasing? Look at that man come through on the inside. Who's that? Round they come then. Get my eyes on the numbers when I get round here. It's 13, John Halsey and Jason Glennie. They take to the lead. They do need every point they can get. They've had a rather uneventful afternoon for them. That was quite a disaster, so they need as many points as they can pile up, and 7 here will certainly help. Roger Wynn looks like he's being overtaken again as somebody else scorches through on the inside of that corner. Around they come then, flat out down this straight. Number 13, John Halsey and Jason Glennie. From number 16, Matt Fumarola and Sean Yates. Scorching down the back straight then, well clear of the rest of the field. Oh, you think it was an Aussie who's going that fast? Round the corner they come then. Last lap flag will be out this time. 13, John Halsey and Jason Glennie. From Matt Fumarola and Sean Yates. From Roger Wynn and Ben Goddard. And the race continues. Round the last turn then for the last time. The checkered flag's coming out. John Halsey and Jason Glennie get the first win of the afternoon. From Matt Fumarola and Sean Yates. Roger Wynn and Ben Goddard. Then Mick Cave and Dave Hogan. And Steve Smith, Carl Squirrel, bringing up the rear. Race 26, from the top in that yellow box, 2 points. In the blue box, 3 points. In the red box, 0 score. In the grey box, 7 points. In the white box, 5 points. In the green box, 4 points. The winner's time, 1 minute 32.18 seconds, 56.23 miles per hour. From the top, 2, 3, 0, 7, 5, 4, 1 minute 32.18, 56.23. Race 27, and in the red helmets we have Craig Cheatham and Kev Williams. In the white helmets, Scott Christopher and Trent Koppe, the only man now that can go through to the finals on maximum points. Race 27 then, white points, maximum man, Scott Christopher and Trent Koppe. Can anybody beat him and lower his flags the way we did Darrin Treloar's just moment? In the grey helmets, Duncan Thomas and Nicky Owen. In the blue helmets, Matt Fumarola and Andi Wilson. In the yellow helmets, Peter Lloyd and Terry Madley. And in the green helmets, James Rogers and Mark Cossar. Duncan Thomas, Nicky Owen on the line here. Closest to me on the outside. The other pit gate is open on the far side of the commentary box here. Looks like they're going to come in from the other side. Terry Madley said he's had his 2 minutes. Let's get on with it. Got a point, hasn't he? The red flags are flying. The outfit is appearing from the pit gate now. He's on his way round to the start line. Duncan Thomas moves in on the outside here. Peter Lloyd and Terry Madley are ready to go. Craig Cheatham and Kev Williams come in on the red helmets. Interesting the size of that front wheel and front tyre on that machine. James Rogers, Mark Cossar, and 17, the man we were waiting for, Matt Fumarola and Andi Wilson. Don't forget Scott Christopher and Trent Koppe. Can he go unbeaten into the finals? The Roger Eyes, a safe smile, they're away. James Rogers gets the best of the start. Into the turn they go. And out of the turn they come. Looks like Scott Christopher's got the best of it to me for my money, but what do I know about it? Around they come. No, it's not him, is it? It's the man in the blue hat. Matt Fumarola and Andi Wilson. Whatever he was taking his time doing, he has done it. And the Aussies' flags are being lowered here this afternoon. as the meeting progresses. Down that back straight they go then. Matt Fumarola and Andi Wilson out in front by quite a good margin. A bit of a fight on for second place. Scott Christopher and Trent Koppe fight from third to try and take that second place. From James Rogers. Round they come. Round they come then, 17, Matt Fumarola on the last lap. From Scott Christopher and Trent Koppe in second place. Peter Lloyd out with problems down there at the bottom, looks like he's spun round. Around the turn they come then, winding up the power. The checkered flag is out, Matt Fumarola and Andi Wilson take the win. From Scott Christopher and Trent Koppe in second, then James Rogers in third, then Duncan Tolhurst in fourth. Another thrilling race here at the Super Cup. Race 27. In the red box there, 2 points. In the white box, 5 points. In the grey box, 3 points. In the blue box, 7 points. In the yellow box, 0 score. In the green box, 4 points. 1 minute 32.67 seconds, 55.94 miles per hour. From the top, 2, 5, 3, 7, 0, 4. 1 minute 32.67, 55.94 miles per hour. That should be the last of the qualifying races before the points are totaled, and it will work out then who goes into the B final and who goes into the A. The top 5 go into the A final. The next 6 go into the B final. The winner of the B final gets the backdoor entry to the A. You know the score. In the black helmets, Rob Wilson and Ian Whale. In the green helmets, Paul Whitelam and Tony Baseby. In the yellow helmets, Gary Jackson's not coming out anymore this afternoon, he said. In the white helmet, Ivan Matthews, Mick Stace. In the blue helmets, Richard Moore, Rob Winspear, Team Skeleton. And not sure who's coming out in the red number 24. Should be Martyn Newman and Kieran Arnell. 5 riders come to the line. Starter is happy, he walks away, and away they go. Down the first turn first is the blue helmet colours of Richard Moore and Rob Winspear, Team Skeleton. They come out of that first turn, and Paul Whitelam, it looks like to me, is right on his heels, and he wants those points. He wants those points quite badly, actually. 3 riders bunch up as they come around that turn, and Team Skeleton get a little bit of a shunt, and they go from first to 5th position in one easy movement. The Pocket Rocket goes into the lead. Ivan Matthews is in there in second place. Away they go then. Pocket Rocket Whitelam leads down the back straight. Thrown into that next turn. Ivan Matthews is right there in second place. And it's Team Skeleton in third. No, it's Rob Wilson who's moved up to third. Rob Wilson in third place at the moment. Team Skeleton in fifth, trying to take that 4th place away. From Martyn Newman, Kieran Arnell. Last lap flag is out. Round they come. Number 5, Paul Whitelam on Ivan Matthews. Ivan Matthews finds a sudden extra bit of steam down that straight. He closes that gap on Paul Whitelam. Out of that turn they go, down that straight one more time. Paul Whitelam scorches ahead of Ivan Matthews. Ivan Matthews just lost more than he gained the first time, and now look at him go. Look at Ivan go after Paul Whitelam now. And Paul Whitelam comes out of this last turn with the checkered flag right in his eyes. There he goes, Paul Whitelam, Ivan Matthews, Rob Wilson, then Richard Moore. Another cracking race here in the Super Cup. Race 28 then, starting at the top and coming down. In the grey box, 4 points. In the green box, 7 points. In the yellow box, no score. In the white box, 5 points. In the blue box, 3 points. And in the red box, 2 points. The winner's time was 1 minute 34.08 seconds, a speed of 55.1 miles per hour. From the top, 4:7:05:32, 1 minute 34.08, 55.1 miles per hour. Race 29. Race 29, and we look for Jeremy Doncaster. We look for Nick Simmons, Mitch Godden. Jeremy Doncaster does it again. Mitch Godden goes with him this time. Kinchin in third. Kinchin goes back to fourth.
I saw 25 out there.
Looked like Denham who moved up a place there, and Denham goes past at Mitch Godden, but it's Jeremy Doncaster who's absolutely flying here this afternoon. The butter turf is certainly working hard today. Number 6, Jeremy Doncaster, followed by Denham, then Mitch Godden, then Kinchin, then Paul Cooper, and Martyn Williams bringing up the rear. Look at Jeremy Doncaster go. A man wants to retire? You think he gave another 25 years at this place, wouldn't you? Jeremy Doncaster. Denham. Only 17 yesterday. Mitch Godden. Kinchin. Paul Cooper. Martyn Williams. Mitch Godden, Kinchin have their own private battle in third and fourth place there. The last lap flag goes to Jeremy Doncaster. Followed by Denham, Mitch Godden, Kinchin, Paul Cooper and Martyn Williams. Half a lap to go, into the last turn goes Jeremy Doncaster. I'd like £1 for every race he's won here. 5 would be nicer, I suppose. There goes the checkered flag, Jeremy Doncaster again from Denham, Mitch Godden, Kinchin, Paul Cooper and Martyn Williams. Race 29, and come down there, the top box gets 10, followed by 0, followed by 6, followed by 4, followed by 0, followed by 0, followed by 8, followed by 3. And Kinchin scored 5. 1 minute 26.34 seconds, 60.04 miles per hour. From the top, 10, 0, 6, 4, 0, 0, 8, 3, and Kinchin reserve scored 5. 1 minute 26.34, 60.04. Race earlier, last for Sidecar, qualifying in. Into the first turn they go, and for Appleton sneaks it up on the inside. Two Banks goes with him. Those two come out of that first turn. Phillips on the outside run. He's got his nose in front. He goes down the back straight. Andrew Appleton hangs onto his back wheel. As they come round into the pits turn, it's Banks leading. Andrew Appleton in second place. And a big battle going on for third, fourth and fifth. It's Banks. And it's Jim Groen. Jim Groen most of it a second, but really fast swing around that corner and chases after Banks. Also in there somewhere is number 7, Mickey Groen. And look at Jim Groen coming up on the inside of Banks. Banks though not having any of it. He's scorching ahead. It's Banks. From Jason Bunyan now in second place. Then it is Steve Braidford. Jason Bunyan putting the pressure on him. Neville Tatum at the back of the field. He's had some cracking rides this afternoon, but this one's not going his way at all. Banks leads it. Banks making the dust fly. One more lap to go from Banks, from Jason Bunyan, from Steve Braidford, from Glen, from Jim Groen, from Maik Groen, from number 4, Andrew Appleton. And then Neville Tatum bringing up the rear. How did Andrew Appleton go from level with Banks on the first turn to first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh in this one? It's amazing. Out goes the checkered flag. Jason Bunyan takes it. 3 lengths in second. Steve Braidford in third. Then Glen Phillips. Then Jim Groen. Then Maik Groen. Then Andrew Appleton and Neville Tatum. That's all of the qualifying done. The points will now be added. There'll be a slight interval while we work out who is in which final and what happens next here in the Super Cup. Race 30 then. The points from the top going down. In the top box put 8 points. In the next one down put 2 points, followed by 3 points, 4 points, 1 point, 5 points, 10 points, 6 points. 1 minute 28.88 seconds, 58.32 miles per hour. From the top down, 8, 2, 3, 4, 1, 5, 10 and 6. 1 minute 28.88, 58.32 miles per hour. Oh, the riders coming to the line now to do battle in the Super Cup 2004 B final. The runners are 15, Ivor Matthews and Mick Stace. 19, Richard Moore and Rob Winspear. 5, Paul Whitelam and Tony Baseby. 21, Peter Lloyd and Terry Madley. 20, Roger Wynne and Ben Goddard. And number 4, Rob Wilson and Ian Whale. The winner of this will make it through to the A final. The only place to be in this is out in front when the checkered flag comes out. Unfortunately, only one man or one pair of men is likely to be there. The Super Cup B final. Between 15, Ivor Matthews and Mick Stace. 19, Richard Moore and Rob Winspear. 5, Paul Whitelam and Tony Baseby. 21, Peter Lloyd and Terry Madley. 20, Roger Wynne and Ben Goddard. And 4, Rob Wilson, Ian Whale. They come to the line to do battle. Each one has just got one aim: win this race. The start is happy, he moves away, the tapes go, and Rob Wilson leaps up in the air. Ivor Matthews gets down to the business in the first turn. There on the back straight they go then. Oh, I can't see through them city binoculars. Ivor Matthews has made it to the front. Rob Wilson is going around the outside after him. There's some fast and furious stuff here, and Ivor Matthews it is that leads. He's taken a high, wide and handsome line down that back straight. Rob Wilson is the man that is in second place with Ian Whale. Ivor Matthews wants his place in the A final. Paul Whitelam bringing up the rear at the moment. It's Ivor Matthews from Rob Wilson. Ivor Matthews goes wide and Rob Wilson is pushing hard on that new Suzuki outfit. It's coming good in the later stages. Ivor's out wide and so is Rob Wilson, but Rob Wilson's tucking up on the inside. One more lap to go. Ivor Matthews leads it. Rob Wilson is right in there in second place. Then it's Richard Moore. Team Skeleton holding on to third at the moment. Down the back straight they go, and Rob Wilson looks like he's going to have one last attempt at it on this last turn. Ivor Matthews wants to hold on to it. Rob Wilson wants to take it away from him. They come around that last turn. Ivor Matthews slides in wide, and Rob Wilson powers around the outside. Rob Wilson takes it. Ivor Matthews in second place. Then Team Skeleton. Then Peter Lloyd. Then the Pocket Rocket, Paul Whitelam, and Roger Wynne bringing up the rear. What a cracking race. What a finish to the B final. And Rob Wilson goes through to the A. Super Cup 2004 B final. A win for number 4, Rob Wilson and Ian Whale. Second place to number 15, Ivor Matthews and Mick Stace. Third place to number 19, Richard Moore and Rob Winspear. Fourth place to number 21, Peter Lloyd and Terry Madley. Fifth place to number 5, Paul Whitelam and Tony Baseby. And in sixth place, number 20, Roger Wynne and Ben Goddard. The winner's time was 1 minute 32. 1 minute 32.84 seconds, a speed of 55.83 miles per hour. From the top four, 15, 19, 21, 5 and 20, 1 minute 32.84 seconds, 55.83 miles per hour. This is the big final of the solo bike broker event this afternoon. Top man on points into this race was 6, Jeremy Doncaster, followed by 84, Jason Bunyan. Number 3, Trevor Banks. 215, Steve Braidford. 25, Neville Tatum. 7, Maik Groen. 81, Lewis Denham. And 42, Glen Phillips. These riders come to do battle on the start line for their last ride of the afternoon. They're all a little bit nervous, they're all a little bit twitchy, they'll take a bit of time to settle down. Neville Tatum goes on the inside. Jeremy Doncaster's in the midfield, right next to Trevor Banks and Andrew Appleton. Starter moves away, and here they go, down the first turn. Into the first turn goes Neville Tatum. Neville Tatum picks it up as he comes out of there. Jeremy Doncaster is in third, fourth, fifth place as he goes backwards out of that first corner. The favourite for this one is going backwards. Neville Tatum is leading it. Mickey Groen from Holland is in second place, and he's looking very dangerous to the Englishman out on the front line there. Neville Tatum going for it. Mickey Groen in second place. Steve Braidford, Trevor Banks, Lewis Denham. Jeremy Doncaster. Jeremy Doncaster moves up to fourth, drops back to fifth as Trevor Banks goes by. Lewis Denham goes by. Jeremy Doncaster fights back in the midfield, but out on the front line in a world of his own, squirting that throttle and powering down this straight. We have 25, Neville Tatum. From Steve Braidford, from Mickey Groen in third, then Trevor Banks. Jeremy Doncaster taking the tight easy line round, and Trevor Banks powering around the outside again. Lewis Denham also in the play there, which I think are problems for Neville Tatum. Neville Tatum stops on the far side. Around they come then. Out in front now, it is 215, Steve Braidford from Mickey Groen, from Jeremy Doncaster in third. Jeremy Doncaster trying to come on terms for second. We don't like those foreigners winning on our soil, do we? And Jeremy Doncaster goes down the back straight, puts his front wheel in front of Mickey Groen. Mickey Groen fights back, but it's Steve Braidford's race all the way out of that last turn. Steve Braidford's going to take that checkered flag for England. Jeremy Doncaster in second. Jason Bunyan gets third. Mickey Groen in fourth. Trevor Banks in fifth. Lewis Denham in sixth. And Glen Phillips in seventh. Oh, what another cracking race here at the Bike Broker Super Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the winner. Race 32. Strapping their stuff down the home straight here. Didn't they do well? Clapping, wave something in the air. Scream. Where's those air horns? Come on, make a bit of a fuss. The only time we'll see them after this is we'll see a few of them up on the rostrum later this afternoon. But they really did set the pace there, didn't they? What a scorcher of a race. And the result, a win for number 215, Steve Braidford. Second place to number 6, Jeremy Doncaster. Third place to number 84, Jason Bunyan. Fourth place to number 7, Mickey Groen. Fifth place to number 3, Trevor Banks. Sixth place to number 81, Lewis Denham. And seventh place, number 42, Glen Phillips. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 28.94 seconds, a speed of 58.28 miles per hour. And spare a thought for Neville Tatum, who was right out in front there, and his machine stops.
Prize money, the top three will be top three to the rostrum, please, over on the start-finish line. Thank you very much.
We won the toss, didn't we? When they're ready then. Rob's up there. About how many colours is it? No.
You apparently won the toss.
You've won the toss, so you got first pick anyway.
I've got the tapes up.
The Super Cup A final. Darrin Treloar, Scott Christopher and Trent Koppe. They are at the top of the point score tree going into this Super Cup final.
And then again afterwards, whether you agree with the result or not. This is the Super Cup A final. Matt Fumarola and Andi Wilson go by me here. Rob Wilson and Ian Whale. We have Darrin Treloar and Justin Plaisted. And we have Scott Christopher and Trent Koppe. Coming to the line then, number 1, Darrin Treloar and Justin Plaisted. In my books, he is the favourite for this race. He looks at the start line, he's making up his mind where he wants to go. I think he's decided to take one. So, also from Australia, Scott Christopher and Trent Koppe. He's having a look at the start line, he's having a chin wag with the back there with the passenger. Do horses have chin wags? I don't know. Probably got their own words for it. Well, the only thing I've gained in knowledge so far is that Darrin Treloar wants gate 1. And Rob Wilson appears to have mechanical gremlins in his machine. Looks like Matt Fumarola and Andi Wilson are going to take 5. Looks like John Hiscock and Nick Waters are going to take 4. I've just been informed that Rob Wilson is riding Yamaha this afternoon, not Suzuki as I've been announcing all day, but never mind, I'll live and learn. Live and learn. The starter says, come on, let's get on with it. Put your start line nerves behind you, get on this line and let's get going. Darrin Treloar and Justin Plaisted on the inside. Scott Christopher and Trent Koppe are next to him. Then John Halsey, Jason Glennie. Then John Hiscock and Nick Waters. And their problems. Drama. And the last moments before this race, number 17, Matt Fumarola, has got problems. He's waving the fuel cap at somebody. Somebody forgot to put the fuel in the machine. Pure race methanol. Matt Fumarola says one of them things. Andi Wilson says, I'll kill you in a minute. The other riders are starting their machines. Matt Fumarola pushes off. Underway. John Halsey and Jason Glennie. John Hiscock and Nick Waters. Matt Fumarola and Andi Wilson. Rob Wilson and Ian Whale. can see a leakage still out of Matt Fumarola's machine there. I think he'd like to get the race started in case he runs out of fuel halfway round. Starting marshal say, come on, get in position. On the inside, Darrin Treloar and Justin Plaisted. Next to him is Aussie friends Scott Christopher and Trent Koppe. Matt Fumarola has left the start line, has parked the machine up and will not be taking part in this, the final. I was afraid of that. So, 5 runners only in the A final. Away they go. Scott Christopher makes the start. He actually going to win and still make the start. But Darrin Treloar scored 4 on the inside as he come out of that first turn. Darrin Treloar's making it. Real goes I think that was can't say the name now. Mr. Christopher, Scott Christopher and Stuart Koppe and Trent Koppe, I think that was them that spun round to the back there. Out in front though, number 1 on his machine. That is Darrin Treloar and Justin Plaisted, hotly pursued by John Halsey and Jason Glennie. So can anybody stop that Aussie? Not from that distance I wouldn't have thought. Things are happening in the midfield as Rob Wilson overtakes John Hiscock. John Hiscock fights back. Darrin Treloar and Justin Plaisted then, scorching away on this one. Leading by a good margin from John Halsey and Jason Glennie in second, then Rob Wilson and Liam Whale in third, then John Hiscock and Nick Walters in fourth. Scott Christopher and Trent Koppe, a bit of doubt that time, in 5th place. Around they come, the last lap flag goes for Darrin Treloar and Justin Plaisted from John Halsey and Jason Glennie, and now look at Rob Wilson putting him under pressure. Around they come then, down the back straight. Pulling away from the rest of the field, that super fast Aussie camp. They are really unbeatable here this afternoon. John Hiscock did get him earlier though. Now comes the checkered flag. There he goes, Darrin Treloar and Justin Plaisted from Rob Wilson and Ian Wilde from John Halsey, Jason Glennie, John Hiscock and Nick Walters. And then bringing up the rear, bad luck there for Scott Christopher and Trent Koppe. Show your appreciation then as they come round. They came and conquered us 2 years ago. Last year didn't come due to injuries, but it's lovely to have them back here and lovely to have them winning. We'll get them in round 2. Super Cup 2004 A final. Keep showing your appreciation. They done very well. And have a thought from Matt Fumarola and Andi Wilson. They tried their hardest to do that, but it didn't quite come off, did it? Rob Wilson and Ian Whale. Great to see them. John Halsey, Jason Glennie, John Hiscock and Nick Walters. And the result then of race 33, the Super Cup 2004 A final, was a win for number 1, Darrin Treloar and Justin Plaisted. Second place, number 4, Rob Wilson and Ian Whale. Third place to number 13, John Halsey and Jason Glennie. Fourth place to number 18, John Hiscock and Nick Walters. And in 5th place, number 10, Scott Christopher and Trent Koppe. A winner's time was 1 minute 31.45 seconds, an average speed of 56.68 miles per hour. That's it for the racing. There is, of course, the presentations, of which I will hand you over to Colin Martyn very, very shortly. Give the riders a chance to get their breath back, and then we would like all of the top 3, I think it is, from each class up to the rostrum. And we'd like them to be race attired if possible. First of all, will you please put your hands together for Mr. John Mace, the Marketing Director of the Bike Broker, the sponsor of today's meeting. Once again, tremendous support from the Bike Broker to allow us to stage this meeting today. We'll start off with the solos then. In 3rd place, Jason Bunyan. In second place, proving he's still there or thereabouts, Jeremy Doncaster. And the winner of the Bike Broker solo winner this afternoon, Steve Bradford. Just let Alan take the pictures and we'll have a word with the first, second and third. Jason, quick word. Good afternoon. For a couple of race wins, having to do it the hard way most of the afternoon.
Yeah, I chose the wrong gate in the final, but it's good, thoroughly enjoyable day's racing. The line was pretty much well outside and that seemed to suit me. I had the bike working really good, and that was it. It's just must have been entertaining.
Track got drier and the racing got better, didn't it?
Yeah, it was good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The five heats. You can. It's good and bad, but having 5 heats, it meant you could try some stuff out during the races and not really worry too much. We got a good setup for the final, but like I say, I missed the gate and Stevie got the trap, and no one was going to catch him really.
Ladies and gentlemen, third place man Jason Bunyan. Jeremy, you were flying. What went wrong in the final? You missed the start, but my word, you worked your way through.
Well, yeah, you said it. I looked at the start and thought, there's a nice rut there, and I haven't started on the ruts all day, and I thought I'd go in that one and make a blinder, and that had the opposite effect. Footrest dug in and I stayed still, but yeah, that made it a bit entertaining for everyone, so I had to carve my way through somewhat, but there you go, that's how it is. I enjoyed it anyway.
Certainly been heart-stopping at times. You worked your way through in that final.
That's right, yeah, I was getting a bit wider than I really wanted to be, but I just sort of could just about see what was going on in front out the corner of my eye, and I just kept my eye on what was going on. Particularly when Neville packed up, there's a bit of reaction there from some of the guys. It was a bit of a worry. You need one eye that way and one eye that way, but yeah, it's good fun. Enjoyed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, showing he's still amongst the best, Jeremy Doncaster, second place man. Steve, what can we say? You came good when it mattered in the final, didn't you?
Yeah, I only made 2 good gates today, one in the first one and one in the last one, so I was well happy.
What were your thoughts? Because Neville was well away at the front. What was going through your mind when you saw him slowing up?
I nearly hit him. I ran nearly up the back of him. I thought, skipped past him, and then I just got a bit of fresh air, so it was nice.
Tremendous afternoon solo racing, both in the heats and the final. The track was good and produced some tremendous racing, didn't it?
Yeah, I come here yesterday and I thought, whether to come here, and got here today, it was good.
Probably the biggest one of your career so far?
Yeah, big grass track, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Steve. Sorry.
Say a quick thank you to my Uncle John, my granddad and Nan, and my mum and dad, and my little cousin Michael. Thanks so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Steve Bradford. We move on then to the Super Cup itself. Tremendous final. My word, we've had some cracking sidecar racing this afternoon. Third place in the Bike Broker Super Cup, John Halsey and Jason Glennie. In second place, did it the hard way, had to win the B final to get through to the A final. As the meeting progressed, they got better and better. Second place, Rob Wilson and Ian Whale. And the winners of the Bike Broker Super Cup here at Collier Street is back with a vengeance. He's back to regain his crown. First place, Darrin Treloar and Justin Playstead. Ladies and gentlemen, your Super Cup winner Darrin Treloar and Justin Playstead. Just all right. This will go out on the TV as well, lads, so we just let them come up for the interviews. Okay. John Halsey, Jason Glennie. John, it wasn't the best of starts when you blew that engine up last night, but overall you must be delighted with the third place today.
Yeah, we're very delighted. We take this one for sure. It's just, yeah, nice to see Darrin and Justin back over and looking fit and healthy. Just going a little bit too quick, though, that's the trouble. But no, it was good. Yeah, we had trouble yesterday, but we put the old faithful engine in today, and we didn't expect really to be in the final, so it was a bonus, really.
You looked to be just doing enough to hang on to that second place. You seem to know exactly where Rob was, but he just got range on that last corner, didn't he?
That's right. I mean, I know Rob rides wide, and he was going good in the B final, but I was just trying to cover everything, and it didn't quite work.
Jason, you've been behind this guy for a long time. He gets better with age, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, I mean anything with 10 years experience between the two of you, you're going to start getting results. I mean, over the years it's just shown what we have done. All we can do this year for the Super Cup is go as best we can. Where we turn up is where we turn up, but we'll give it 100% all the way through.
You guys are in the start of Sidecar Speedway. It really does go from strength to strength every year, doesn't it?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, especially now you're getting the New Zealanders over and with the other Australians, and it gets us better by year. I mean, Darrin's, yeah, he's won today, but I think he knows now he's got to go at his best to win.
Ladies and gentlemen, third place, John Halsey and Jason Glennie. Over to the second place crew. Rob, you had to do it the hard way, won the B final and then go straight in the A final.
Yeah, I mean the B final really was, I mean you've got to excuse my French here, but it was either shit or bust, you know, because we was either going to end up second or come first, you know, so we really had to have a go and, yeah, you know, thankfully it come off, which obviously got us in the A final.
Ian, the day didn't start off too well, but you seemed to get better as the meeting progressed.
You know, we had trouble with the start, the first few races, but, you know, by the end it was going good.
Did you think you were going to catch John that last lap, Rob?
No, again it was the same sort of syndrome really. I was sort of watching John and Jason and they're having a chat, and you know, you can chase, you're chasing that man in second place really, or you just stayed where you was, and again we was lucky enough just to creep by him, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, second place man Rob Wilson and Ian Whale. On then to the winners. Darrin, tremendous afternoon's racing for you.
Yeah, it was great. I love the track here. It's good to be back here, and just like to congratulate everyone else that was here today. Everyone rode good. Yeah, it was good to see the sun come out and the track held off, so that was great. Just like to thank Justin for doing a good job on the back, and Lecce and Gilbo for helping me in the pits, and all my sponsors, Wolfsport, Iden Signs, Curly Malden, Chivos, Castrol, and everyone else that's helped us, Rob and Sue, for putting us up. It's been great. Thank you.
What were your thoughts when you got took very wide that one race? I think it was the New Zealanders that took you right out, weren't they? And you really had to battle through that time.
Yeah, I was thinking, what's this bloke on? I didn't know what he was about. The track was going right and he was taking me left, you know. I couldn't see the point in that, but, you know, people do them sort of things to you, but we managed to come back. I think we went back to fourth and we got back to second. I couldn't catch John, but it was good to come from behind and just to see what everyone's doing and try different lines. So it was all right.
Justin, he's back as good as ever, isn't he?
Yeah, he's looking fit, isn't he? He's lost a few kilo and he's fit as, and we're just ready to go racing. We had a big break off and just made us more keen to go fast.
Looking forward to the next round. It's going to be a little bit different at Oxford, a much smaller track, isn't it?
Oh, it's a totally different ball game, but hopefully we can keep our finger on the pulse and get up there again.
Ladies and gentlemen, your first, second and third in the Bike Broker Super Cup. Darrin Treloar, Justin Placid, Rob Wilson, Ian Whale and John Halsey and Jason Glennie. Paul, would you like to have a quick word? It's been a very, very hectic weekend for you, hasn't it? So I'm sure you'd like to have your say.
Well, I'd just like to thank everyone for coming, really, supporting the event. Thanks to all the people that have helped put it on, the Tunbridge Motorcycle Club, all the marshals, St John's, all of our own team and all the commentary team. Thanks ever so much, and we hope to see you all at Oxford and back here next year maybe. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget the next round is on the 28th of July at Oxford. I think that is a Friday evening, so let's see as many as possible at Oxford on the 28th of July. Thanks for being with us. Have a safe journey home. Thanks very much. There they go. And the whole outfit spun over. I think we ought to have a red flag there, gentlemen. As Rob King takes a wide line and Paul Johnson spins it over.
We come here to try and take our title back.
The tape's flying, here they come. Down the first straight they go. Jeremy Doncaster makes the best start, coming out of that first turn first with the look at the bunching up there in that third, fourth and fifth spot. They all mean business and they all want it. Paul Cooper leads into that turn. Jeremy Doncaster makes the rush around the outside. He picks it up. Banks comes through on the inside. Neville Tatum picks it up early on that run into the first turn. He's gone out wide. He's picking up the drive. And away they go. Neville Tatum in second as they come round that turn now. Down this straight, it is Trevor Banks. John Hiscock. And we're all John Hiscock. And we're all calm is Craig Cheetham. Comes up alongside down that back straight. Second turn, Ivor Matthews coming through on the inside for second, or is he? Ivor Matthews spins round. Oh, there's a tangle up in the first turn, and two outfits really come together there. It slide a little wide as they come out of there. Another couple of outfits touching on the inside line. Jeremy Doncaster's holding a second place. The man goes right on the outside and takes it away from Neville Tatum. I knew when I couldn't see who it was, he'd be wanting to go and overtake somebody. Trevor Banks looks back at him. He was Ken Phillips. Round the first turn they come then. Who's that coming chasing? Look at that man come through on the inside. Who's that? Those two come out of that first turn. First Trevor's on the outside. Got his nose in front. He started all the way. Here they go. Down the first turn. Into the first turn goes Neville Tatum. Neville Tatum picks it up as he comes out of there. Jeremy Doncaster is in third, fourth, fifth place as he goes backwards out of that first corner. Lewis Denham also in the fray there, which has problems for Neville Tatum. Neville Tatum stops back. There's Steve Braidford's race all the way out of that last turn. Steve Braidford's going to take that checkered flag for England. Jeremy Doncaster in second. Jason Bunyan gets third. Wilson and Ian Wilde from John Uzi, Jason Glennie, John Hiscock and Nick Walters. And then, ladies and gentlemen, your winner Steve Bradford. Ladies and gentlemen, your first, second and third in the Bike Broker Super Cup. Darrin Treloar, Justin Placid, Rob Wilson, Ian Whale and John Halsey and Jason Glennie.